So I just want to clarify something here that I hear a lot about. This right here is, hang on, it'll just take me a second to think of the name of it. Christmas Mirabilis. And as you can see, the bottom's just flaking away pretty quick, unfortunately. Most people would say just frag the heck out of the branches here and just hope for the best on them. Now that's all those frags are going to definitely place stress on the colony, so I'm going to let it be. This is how I deal with things when it happens. I test all my parameters, fix anything, any problems I might find. Right now I have a lot of nutrients, and my calcium got below 350, and so the calcium is probably the problem, but I'm also going to do some water changes, and over time, you never panic and do a big water change because that's just bad, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, I'm going to do some water changes to get the nutrients down a little bit over time. And as you can see, it's always good to have backups. I mean, look at this. This frag is doing awesome. It will not die. It is not going to die. And there we go. I got a backup. And guess what? I got about 5 more of those. And they're doing great. Every single one of them has awesome pull-up extension. No STN from the base. And everything's going to be just fine. This is just something we all go through. It seems the bigger the colonies get, the more difficult they are to keep. I'll let you guys know what happens here. Wish me luck. So guys, check it out. I saved the coral. I was really doubting whether I was gonna save it or not. Or at least a couple weeks after the first video. In the comments I'll put the exact timestamps on the video. But see the encrustment there? It is 100% saved. And I was able to save it because I fixed the problem. My calcium got low. I knew exactly what was happening. So I just left it alone. I didn't frag it up in the million pieces. Had I fragged it up in the million pieces, I'm confident that would have stressed this thing out and it would have died. So that is just the point I wanted to bring up. Every time someone sees some RTN at the bottom of a colony, everyone always says just frag it up, frag it up, frag it up. That's not always the case. So do I think this is the right answer? No. It's a tough call to make, and I've made the wrong choice a lot of times. Probably the safest thing to do is cut off one tip, give it to a friend, and put it in their tank. And that's got to be a really good friend, because the pests will always cross your mind, and dipping it's going to stress it out, and that's there's no, what I'm getting at is that there's no good way to 100% good way to save the coral. Nobody really knows, is all I'm getting at. And this here proved it. Good tank husbandry is the way to go. Check those parameters. Number chase. You'll never hear anyone say this, but number chasing is the way to go. There are strict guidelines these corals have to have, and they have to be stable. So these people that say don't number chase, they're just acting hard, to get followers and to get attention, And their tank is so special, believe me, it is so special, because they don't have to do anything. Well, you know what? I'm here to say that they're wrong. You have to watch everything. You have to try to keep it stable. And the only way to do that is to number chase. Try to keep the phosphates and the nitrates down. I know you read a lot of that stuff, but I haven't had luck with high anything. It's if you look at the #1 thing on the tank of the month, it's water changes. People love doing water changes, and that's because they work. For me, it's the most natural way to get the phosphates down. And that's another thing. When I get lazy and don't check my numbers, like is what happened here, my calcium dropped, boom, I saw trouble because I stopped number chasing. As far as the phosphates and the nitrates, my tank runs high phosphates and lower nitrates. And the most natural way to deal with the phosphate problem is to do water changes. It's natural, it's a slow process. I don't do large water changes, I do a lot of little ones. And it's just like guaranteed insurance to keep my corals happy. And here I got sidetracked with summer activities and got lazy. And then this happened along with the calcium problem. My phosphates also were getting kind of high. One reason why I don't do GFO is that I was stripping all the nutrients that way, and then the GFO would get at max capacity and would stop getting the phosphates out, and then it would bounce all over the place. Then it would bounce real high, and then I put new ones in, and then it would new GFO in, and it would get real low. So it's tough. You know, that's why I don't do GFO. The water changes are expensive, but you know, that's what selling frags is for. It helps offset a lot of that. All right, glad we saved it. And once more, I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but this is the way I typically do it. I just leave it alone, fix the problem, and keep my fingers crossed, because you never know.